Hi, I'm Chris. I'm Rosemead High School, class of 1969. I'm the district governor for Rotary District 5300. Rotary is the largest and oldest service organization in the world. We have 33,000 clubs in 200 countries and territories around the world. Now, Rotary's business is not just community service and youth service, which you've seen firsthand, but we join together and do international projects all over the world. You can ask the question, why don't you come and sit with us? How about working with me on that project? How would you like to be and interact? How about helping us establish something important in our community? And it can be with your friends.
During the RYLA weekend, the students also participate in what we call leadership labs. These are guided discoveries or experiential learning opportunities to find out something about leadership. One of the first of these leadership labs is called the Trust Fall. It involves standing on a riser 4 feet off the ground, putting your faith into those who you have just met as fellow RYLA participants. You fall backwards and are caught in a canvas catcher. It does involve stepping out of your comfort zone, trying something new. It does involve building trust and creating friendships and fellowships that are based upon that trust. It's an interesting experience. One other leadership lab that the student participants are involved in is what is called the Culture Walk. It involves 48 young people at a time, half male, half female. They have a moderator who poses a question that has to do something about personalities or cultures. The young students are divided, and those who are involved in that cultural group get an opportunity to tell those who are not involved the things that have affected them, how they feel about it, how they're treated, how it affects the way they deal with people. It sometimes becomes a very emotional experience as young people learn things about what they say and do and how it affects others, things that they seem to think were innocent jokes but are very harmful and have a great effect. Another one of our leadership labs is called the Decision Dilemma. It's basically an ethics lab. It has to do with how you deal with questions, how you deal with challenges, how you deal with problems. The moderator gives information. An advocate sides with one side of the argument, another advocate sides with the other side of the argument. Further information is given. The students have to decide which side of the argument they're going to settle on. It turns into be a very interesting experience as initial impressions and decisions are questioned over and over again, and the students have to decide which one of the advocates they're going to listen to. Another one of our leadership labs is called the Egg Drop Lab. It is sort of the traditional lab experience or leadership experience where your group has to form some sort of a device which will safely deliver the egg to the ground without it breaking. Of course, we have a little twist in our leadership lab, and that twist is it's not just who can successfully build it, but who can build it at the lowest price, the most efficient competitor. A lot of things happen during the lab that bring out leadership traits and talents, challenge how you think problems can be solved. Another of our leadership labs has to do with how people interact, how peer pressure affects what you do, how your interchange of ideas and talents can be affected by how people react to you. It's called the Interaction Lab. I'd love to tell you all about it, but then that would spoil the secret. That would make the lab less effective should you participate in it in the future. But I can tell you this, it does generate a lot of reaction among the RYLA students and participants.